This is a huge one. People having really lucid sexual dreams, encounters, or experiences with an unseen force. Right. Some people report like they feel like they're being held down when they're asleep. And if they're really, really close to you, they're going to wreak havoc in your life. Egbe often come up in your dreams. They are going to show themselves very frequently to you in your dreams, even when your relationship with them is good. I know personally I dream about my Egbe all the time, probably every night, right? I'm having some kind of Egbe dream where I'm taken into the astral realm, and my dreams, I'm always like going somewhere, like really in a different space, and I know I'm in a different space, and they're communicating with me. And a lot of times they're telling me some really amazing things to help me out in my life. Sometimes they're just showing me different things. It could be so many different realities. If somebody has a spiritual husband or a spouse, in their dream life, they will oftentimes have reoccurring dreams that's related to getting married, engaged, being in a romantic relationship or something like that. Even so, dreams of having children, a mysterious partner, especially if it's the same type of mysterious partner over and over again. You're seeing the same mysterious figure, and it even could be a familiar figure, but you don't know who it is. Sometimes your Egbe can also present in your dream as a partner, but it could be somebody that you know in real life. It could be your real life partner, or just somebody else that you know, a friend, a companion, or somebody that you maybe even saw in your day. And your Egbe may present themselves with the face of their person so that it's more familiar to you. Okay. Also, like just having this feeling that you are married in the dream realm. You just feel like there's something else out there. Like I have a mate somewhere, but you don't know where that mate is. Even if you are actually married in the physical realm, you just have this feeling like there's something else, somebody else out there, and you can't figure it out. This is a huge one. People having really lucid sexual dreams, encounters, or experiences with an unseen force, right? Usually it's going to be a familiar figure in that person's life, but sexual dreams are a huge telltale sign of an Egbe mate. And this is actually not good. So if you are having sexual encounters in the dream life, you really need to go ahead and take care of that, because that definitely impacts real world relationships on a high level. And it's just not good. If you're having these really deep level encounters, you shouldn't be, because your Egbe should not really be that close to you on a regular basis. They are meant to be in a room, the heavenly realm, or you're meant to be here in the physical realm. And each of you all are supposed to be having your own set of experiences. And if they're really, really close to you, they're going to wreak havoc in your life. That's just the reality of it. If you are having feelings that you are like just drained or disturbed after you have real life, intimate dreams or experiences, or even so real life ones as well. Some people report like they feel like they're being held down when they're sleeping. They can't move. Sometimes they can't even breathe, and they're trying to get away from something, or for something is holding them down. That could be your Egbe or room actually interfering in your life. Again, not a good thing, especially if you're having issues with breathing during that time, because that's a sign that your Egbe may actually be trying to take you home back to a room. So you want to be really, really careful when it comes to those dynamics, okay? If you're having dreams of a certain figure or something like that who is issuing commands to you, telling you can't be with a certain partner or something like that, very strong sign that you have an Egbe mate. Guys, this can affect both males and females. It is not something that only affects women. Though women tend to suffer more because of societal expectations, especially when it comes to the romantic factors or what have you. And I'm going to dig into that shortly. A lot of times men can brush off a lot of these experiences and it's nothing for them. But traditionally, women have suffered because of the stigma that are associated with different things that we go through when it comes to dealing with a spiritual mate. Sometimes people hear voices, they hear somebody calling them and their name or what have you. They may go to answer and nobody's there, or they may even hear that voice calling them in a very familiar voice. So, like a child, or their mate, their physical mate, parents, or whomever. And then they go and they ask that person, well, I just, heard you calling me. What's up? What do you need? And the person like, I didn't call you. Right. Could be a sign of a spiritual mate. Again, the Egbe group in general bothering them. Somebody just feeling like they're being touched. You feel hands or some kind of presence around you. Could be your Egbe. If you're seeing things like out of the corner of your eye, I've had those experiences quite a bit with my Egbe just standing over me, and I'm just feeling like there's something there, or I can even see something like moving in the distance. And I know, okay, this is my Egbe. What do they want? So I'm like, all right, I need to feed them or something like that. Or if I've already fed them, I'm like, what's going on? Because something is bothering me right now. I've experienced that quite often here in this space, actually. If I'm sitting here and that door is open and I can just see something out of the corner of my eye, I just feel a presence standing there. And I check on it. I do. So I don't just leave it. I always ask how well this. So if I'm having some type of experience, make sure is this my Egbe or is this some other type of presence that is around me, so that I can make sure that everything is good with me. All right, because they can interfere in your life in that way. Blockages in career, finances, or general progress. They don't just impact your relationship. If you're having a lot of financial problems, lots of delays in your finances, that could be a sure sign that your Egbe are bothering you. Every time you take 2 steps forward, you get pulled 4 steps backward. Very strong indicator of Egbe complicating a person's life.